Hello everyone, now that I finally beat Kingdom Hearts 3 and beat the game on level 1 critical mode, I will now give you a review and my thoughts on the game and talk about what I liked about the game and what I didn't like. Note that I'm mainly focusing on the gameplay aspect because I'm more interested in the gameplay than the story. If you must know, it was okay, but the DLC will tell a better story, so we'll have to wait and see once the DLC releases this winter. So how did I like critical mode? Well, I enjoyed critical mode until I got to the end portion of the game and started losing in the most annoying way because this game has so many issues that I want fixed for me to really enjoy this game. So this will not be a full review but me just pointing out some of the many annoying flaws this game has when playing on level 1 critical mode. So with that being said, let's get into it. So let's go ahead and talk about the combat in Kingdom Hearts 3. The combat was alright but not as fast and fluid like K2 Sora, but it's better than the other combat system that the Osaka team has dished out, so I'd say that's a step in the right direction. The combat could use a few more tweaks though. Kingdom Hearts 3 lacks combo modifiers and needs better combo modifiers because I feel that the Keyblade transformation overshadows the normal combat. When Kingdom Hearts 2 was released, they added a drive form which was a new mechanic added in the series but was not the only mechanic you had to use and it did not overshadow any other mechanics in the game. K2FM had a variety of attacks with the awesome combo modifiers that allow for tactical strategies and not having the drive forms be the only option to enhance gameplay. If they can add better combo modifiers in the upcoming Remind DLC, that will allow for more variety in the gameplay instead of focusing mainly on just one mechanic such as the Keyblade transformation. My next complaint about Kingdom Hearts 3, which a lot of people have uploaded numerous videos on, and that would be the guard. Guarding in Kingdom Hearts 3 is so inconsistent at times which you start to notice when doing a level 1 critical mode playthrough because you can lose pretty easily on critical mode, which is okay until you start to realize your guards are failing when you guarded a attack that is blockable only for the attack to pass through Sora's Keyblade for some unknown reason. Yes, I know that there are attacks that can break through Sora's guard, but I can't tell you how many times I lost on critical mode when I guarded a attack and also heard the guard connect only to still lose because the normal attack pierced through Sora's guard, not to mention the lack of invincibility frames. In K2, whenever Sora guarded a attack, he had a cooldown on the guard while also giving him invincibility frames for a short period in case of an active attack still coming after guarding any other attacks. I understand that they want us to do more than just guard our way out of a situation, and I'm fine by that, but the fact that guard chooses to connect and then later whiff an attack coming at him is completely unacceptable and should be fixed because I hate losing because guarding in this game is wonky. My next issue with Kingdom Hearts 3 is the awful lock-on system. This issue pisses me off more than the guarding because this really affects how you play. Trying to lock onto a target is a huge chore because you can't lock onto a target unless they're in front of you or close to you behind the screen. Meaning if your camera is looking somewhere else and you try to lock onto a target that is off screen, the game will not lock onto your target until you manually turn the screen, which is enough time to get hit, especially on level 1 critical mode. Also, target switching has a huge delay when trying to switch to a different target and sometimes doesn't switch at all. In 0.2 Burp Out Sleep, they managed to get the lock-on system right along with the target switching too. This is an issue that needs to be fixed like heck because I feel like this is a hassle that causes the player to lose a fight just because the game will not allow you to lock onto a target that is off screen. Another problem I can't stand is the air combo finishers turning into ground finishers whenever Sora is close to the ground in mid-air. You can see this issue really well when he's in second form. Whenever Sora uses a Hurricane Blast while somewhat close to the ground, the game instantly turns the air combo finisher into a guard break, which ruins the chance of dealing with crowd fights in the game when all I wanted to use was a Magnet Burst. Look at how Sora manages to fully continue his air combo finisher no matter how low to the ground he is. And I mean he can be inches from the ground and still continue his air combo finisher. I would really like to see this issue dealt with as well because this really takes away crowd control option from the player whenever second form is activated. I was going to get on the MP bar subject, but this one popped into my head while sitting in the car. But the one thing I'm surprised no one is talking about is the ability to preset a command. What do I mean? In Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, you have the ability to preset the cursor to a specific command for quick access to a specific magic. It doesn't sound like a huge problem and I can see why no one has mentioned this. But this to me was a great feature to have because being able to preset to a specific magic was like a secondary shortcut when you have filled up all your shortcut slots. Why do I bring this up? Because you can no longer preset commands in Kingdom Hearts 3, which in my opinion sucks. Whenever I try to preset the command to Thunder, for example, then I go back to the command, the game resets it back to Fire, which leaves me scratching my head. Again, this is not a huge problem, but this would be cool to have the ability to preset commands in this game, like Cage 1 and 2, but I don't see this happening, but it's better than saying nothing, right? And speaking of shortcuts, but I don't know if it's just me, but if so, please call me out and tell me how to do this. But the shortcut customization slots in this game are so confusing. There are no clear indication on how to select a shortcut slot of your choice whatsoever. No matter what I do to select a shortcut slot to use in battle, the current shortcut that you see will stay the same, and this really confuses me. Also, for some weird reason, while I was fighting Armored Xehanort, the shortcut randomly changed when I never changed it, which yet again confuses me. If I don't know what I'm doing, please feel free to yell at me and tell me what I am doing wrong. But if you are just as confused as I am, then we all have something in common, and this issue needs to be fixed. But before I end this video, I don't want to leave on a sour note, so I will go ahead and point out what I did like in this game. I really appreciate that you can guard in mid-air while air sliding out of an attack, along with being able to use items in mid-air, which gives you a lot of safety options that Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 did not have in its time. I also enjoyed finding the Dark Inferno on level 1 critical mode. It sure beats finding 3 people all at once. I really hope to see more improvement to this game along with patches and fixes because I want the best for Kingdom Hearts 3. But if these issues that I mentioned in this video continue to exist, then it will be really hard for me to even continue playing this game. Well, that is all I have for you all, and I hope you all enjoyed my first review on this channel. And as always, thanks for watching.